this is Sophie Lawson from sophielawson.com, and this is another Click Look video where I quickly look at various art books. And today we've got little Ollie the Owl with us, and we're going to look at a book about fairies. I think owls and fairies are sort of coming from the same realm, but this book, I can't wait for this one. It's 25th anniversary edition of Faeries, which is it's described and illustrated by Brian Froud. I don't know how to say that word. Brian Froud and Alan Lee. I think we're talking about, it's all about fairies. Hopefully it's looking into the life of fairies and stuff with beautiful artwork. So let's get into this one. It's going to be, I think this is going to be very fun, because I just did a podcast about fairies. On the podcast, it was episode 115 of the Sophie Art podcast. I looked at an article with the artist Mark Potts. We were looking at fairies, and I said on there that I bought this book, but I'd also bought a book by Mark Potts, which was actually called Ritual. But unfortunately, he sent me a refund and said he can't, for some reason, he can't send the book out. So that I haven't got that book now. He said it's very complicated. I think it might be something to do with, this one came out in 2002, but it first came out in 1978, I think. I'm not sure, yeah, 1978 it first came out. But I think it's probably got something to do with, I don't know. But for some reason he hasn't got any books to send out, which is a shame, because I was really looking forward to that. What have we got here? We've got a little forward, and then we've got now and then. So they're talking about what's changed since the book first came out. I love this. I love Brian, I don't know how to say his name. Brian Froud or something. See, we have little creatures which are friendly. They're also a little bit menacing. Very weird. Yeah, look at him, look. I like that. He's quite cool. Love this. Little sketches. Little sketches. We like little sketches. This is going to be amazing. It's going to talk all about fairies. Hopefully it talks about like look at him, look. He looks amazing. He looks like real. You got a little thing there with the book. He's got a very captivating look. These are lovely, the little drawings. Little preface. I like there's lots of space for things to breathe. The realm of Faerie. Where is Fairyland? So we're going to find out all about fairies, I think. Yeah, like fairy folklore and history. We're also going to get beautiful little drawings. That's quite cool. Look, they coloured in the character but left the things like little spirits. Makes them look like they're... Oh, that's cool, look. That's amazing, look. Pencil. Coloured. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like fairies are on a realm next to ours. Like like that. You would open a door and you'd be able to pop into our reality. But then that also means we could open a door and pop into theirs, which I think is what psychedelics does. Look, little scary ones here. I think the psychedelics is a way to unlock the fairy door. That sounds quite funny. Amazing little creatures, look. little creatures. The Legends of Not Grafton. I love these when you've got loads of characters on there. Really cool. That's nice as well, look. It's like nature's taking over his body. Spriggans, I've heard of that before. Cool little characters. A certain hill in Cornwall. I live in Devon, which is right next to that. So we've got, these must be little, yeah, little stories, little, cool. Faerie Island. I really hope there is a little island full of fairies. Little poems. One of the few mortal men. This is amazing. We're going to learn all about the history of fairies. That's nice. That's nice. Travelling between worlds. How beautiful the colours look on that. It's like popping. Look, his head is his body, so you can't actually shake his head. I like little Ollie. It's quite cool, isn't he? I wonder if he's got any fairy friends. Fairy friends or furry friends. That's nice. Furry fairies. Oh, I love this. Look how much is. It's crazy, that is. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, they look a little bit like aliens. I'm convinced fairies and aliens are linked. There's that sort of strange bloke. Mesmerising. Look. I love these little characters. Yeah, these things here are very, these are the ones I think would be vicious. Like a little bit evil. Big nose, squidgy. You know what they say, big nose. Big nose, tiny little willy, look. Wonder how big his willy is. Willy. Yoda. Looks a bit like Arnold Schwarzenegger, that one, look. A little bit like Arnie. Grumpy? Why are you so grumpy? Funny. God, look at him, look, with his willy hanging out. He's having fun, though. Having fun with his willy. There's that thing again. There's always one that looks a bit weird. These are cute little things. Eyeballs. Oh, look at him, look. A little bit sorry for him. Beautiful little drawings in here. Oh, look, they're carrying him off. I'm convinced these are real, you know. I'm sure these little creatures are real. Wonder why they've got big noses. Beautiful. Beautiful book this is. He looks a bit like he would be very sort of antisocial. That's a fun one. He looks a bit stupid, like he's drunk. Leprechauns. Chloricans. Yeah, they look like they're all drunk. I like that image, I've seen it before, I like that. Goblins, I like goblins. Little goblins. Look at his face, look. Ooh. There, you can play chess on his bum. Quite fun that, I think. So these crazy characters, aren't they? Cobblenum. Dwarfs. I like dwarfs. I think dwarfs are friendly. They're friendly as long as you don't cross them. I think if you was horrible to a dwarf, they would all gang up. I think they're very sort of close-knit community, the dwarfs. Hey, sounds cool, doesn't it? Froggies. That's a bit weird. Imagine if you was in the middle of the woods or something, and you saw a little creature like the little... I wonder if I would be scared or not. I think I'd probably be scared. Little pixies. He's got a little willy as well. It's such a shame that I'd be scared, because I don't want to be scared of them. Oh, that's a nice one, look. Will-o'-the-wisp. That's a nice image. That's cool. See, again, it's like, is it scary or not? I'm not sure. Bogies. Proker. Proker. Proco.com. Stamprocker Proco. Stamprocker Procker. Stamprocker Puck. Shetland Islands. The Unsilly Court. Cool. It's a bit weird, look. It's like an experiment that went wrong. Buggles. That's nice. Shapes like... Yeah, the hags. I have an entity in my dreams. Like her. Not as more of a human looking. Oh, cool, look. Little piggy. Jimmy Squarefoot. It's Jimmy Squarefoot. Red cap. So again, he looks quite friendly. Even though he's got like really sharp teeth and that, he looks friendly. I think I would trust him. Thing is, if you saw him and you were scared of him, you'd probably end up making him be horrible, which would then mean you would think, I should have been scared of him. But if you were friendly to him, I bet he'd be nice. So it's important how you react to them to start with, I think. He's nice. The Green Lady of Capilia. Oh, that's a nice one, look. That's nice as well, a little drawing. This is a beautiful book. I like how it's white, how white it all is. Water fairies. Actually, I haven't seen many fairies in. It's quite funny. It's called Faeries. Shelley Coat. She looks a bit lonely. Looks like she's been sort of ostracised from society. Ah, yeah, I like him. See, he's harmless, you can tell. She looks like a spirit. Crazy, isn't it? Jenny Green Teeth. Jenny Green Teeth. Look, she's grabbing a human. Again, it's like she's coming out of her reality into ours. Selkies. Like some sort of weird fish mammal creature thing. The Azra. Small and delicate little female fairies who melt away into a pool of water. Ah. It's going to be bloody brilliant reading this book. I reckon you can get inspiration for characters, for drawing. The brownie. It looks a bit scary. Look at that. Tiny little ankles. Look, his head is like a nose. His head is just a big nose with ears on it. He must have a good sense of smell. Ah, friends. Fincastle Mill. You could probably go and visit some of these places. Faeries. Little fairies. Weird. A little bit scary, but beautiful. Again, a little bit scary. I like her. Look how thin her arms are. Cool. What a cool little character, look. I'd like to see more of him. He's cool. It's a nice image. The 4-leaf clover will break a fairy's spell. That's quite interesting. So fairies cast spells, do they? Like little witches. Fairies might be witches then. White fawn. That's cool. Climbing over the painting. Look, a little human and a baby. But the baby's got pointy ears. Family folks are in old oaks. Family folks are in old oaks. There we go, look, witches. Scary witches. Oh, that's cool, look. I thought it was a tree, but it's a creature. Bloody hell, look at that. I mean, you'd have to be scared of that, I think. It's a shame, isn't it? That you're going to judge these creatures on their appearance. I think there's no way to help that. It's a shame, because they might be nice. You don't know, do you? Until... I like that, look. It's like part of the tree. Little toadstools. Look, you've got a bare bum. A little bottom. Got little dwarfs in here. That's what I like about these images. You could probably stare at these for ages. Like hours, and you'd still find something. Frogs. Look at that. He's friendly. Got to be friendly. Little mushrooms. Little magic mushrooms. And little pixies. Oh, she's nice. The fairy ring mushroom is the one which marks the boundaries of the fairies' favourite dancing places. Fairy ring mushrooms. Fairy encounters. Look, they're talking about little encounters with fairies. Cool. I'm going to read that later. Yeah, I like this. Astral. Yeah, and the astrals. Astral plane. When fairies are visible, they are on an etheric level, a state more subtle than generous. And when invisible, they are on an astral level. Yeah. So they're in the dream realm, which I think is real. We've got little poems. I like that. It's quite cool. Ah, massive poem there, look. We're getting near to the end. December the 30th, 1977. While working on the illustrations for this book, Brian Froud received this unusual letter and drawing from Matavon, New Jersey. Got a little drawing. An interesting story, apparently. Can't read all that. You have to buy the book. That's cool. And that's the end of it. A technical note. Look, 1976. Hey, names. And there's that bloke again with his little captivating look. I think I'm going to make that the thumbnail. Because that looks beautiful. It's very captivating. Well, I hope the book captivated you. It certainly did with me. But I love these characters. These little creatures. Lots of willies as well. Wonder why that is. We should have had Willy the Wolf on this one. But I hope you enjoyed that. It was a look at the 25th anniversary edition of Faeries. I thought it was cool. I hope you did. I'll see you later for another one.